Good morning, children. How are you all? Children, I hope you all are fit and fine. So, children, today we are going to continue chapter 5th, Separation of Substances. Children, in this chapter we have already discussed about the pure substances, mixture, and the different methods of separating substances from a mixture. For example, we have discussed about hand picking method, threshing, winnowing and sieving method. Today we are going to discuss about the next method. First is the sedimentation and decantation method. So children, these two methods are used to separate a mixture of insoluble solid in a liquid. So the insoluble solid particles, which are coarse and heavy, when allowed to stand and settle down at the bottom, so this process is called the sedimentation. And children, the particles which settle down are known as a sediment, and the clear liquid which we can see that above, it is called the supernatant liquid. The next is the decantation method. Children, in this decantation method, the clear liquid layer can then poured out, and the process of separating the clear liquid layer without disturbing the settled solid is called the decantation. So children, this is the simple method of the sedimentation and decantation when the separating the two components of a mixture by these two processes. You can see here by the experiment of the glass, and there is a heavy particles which settle down in the first diagram. When the heavier components of a mixture settle after the water is added, so this process is sedimentation. And when the water is removed, the process is called the decantation, only along with the dust particles. So children, this is a quick but the rough method of separating a mixture of liquid and the undissolved solid. Children, the next method is the filtration method. In this filtration method, the solid particles which float in the liquids and very fine solid particles present in the liquids cannot be removed by sedimentation and decantation. For example, we cannot separate a mixture of sawdust in water or the tea leaves from the brew. So by these two processes, we can use the filtration method. They have been separated by a special process known as the filtration. Filtration is commonly the mechanical or physical operation which is used for the separation of solids from the liquid or gases. So children, you can see here the filtration process which generally we are doing in our home when using a coffee filter to separate the coffee flavor from the coffee beans. Yes. Next is the evaporation method. Evaporation is a simple method when a liquid changes into gaseous form on the gentle heating, such that the liquid doesn't boil, and the process is called the evaporation process. Children, you have seen the evaporation of a sea water also. Yes, so the boiling point of a liquid is the minimum temperature which the liquid begins to boil. You know that the boiling point of the water is 100 degree Celsius. So after reaching this temperature, if you still heat it, the water gradually turns into vapor form, and this process is called the evaporation process. Here is the example. This is the activity of the evaporation also. So children, hope this topic is clear to you. Children, today is your homework to read this method of separation of substances. So you should read the chapter. Thank you children.